the truth, they do. Mimi, I was rooting for her because I felt like she was going to be a strong woman and stand on her word and what she was brought up, that you don't need a man for anything, not even to take care of your child, because you could be the mother and the father to your child. But as the show opened up, she's at Stevie J's house, and like they just laying on the bed with the child. Well, she's kind of sitting up, and he's kind of laying down, as you would say, and the baby is sitting up. And I understand you want him to be there for your child, and you want to be there for your child. I understand that. But I'm sure it's somebody else's house that she could have stayed at if she lost her place or was moving or however the case may have been. I'm sure she could have found somewhere else to go besides Stevie J's house. But instead, she's going to keep the talk up and go to Crazy Tail house. Y'all was fed up. As soon as they started at that part, I was really fed up. Okay, so anyway, off them and on to Erica and Scrappy. And it's exactly how the order goes. So Erica is sitting there and she's on her bed and she's, talking to Scrappy. She's like, Scrappy, I'm just paraphrasing, She's like, Scrappy, you need to find a budget or something, because this right here ain't going to work after we get married, you buying clothes. Basically what she told him is, I ain't got all that money to spend out clothes every doggone week. So she basically said, look, put it at a budget. And he's like, he's not willing to do it at all, but he did tell her, he said, well, how about $15,000? Okay. She said, how about $1,000? I'm sure Scrappy spending that in a day's time, $1,000. I'm just saying. When you are artist, when you in the music industry or any kind of industry period, I'm sure you want to keep your swag up, or your what was I about to call it? I can't even find the word. Forget it. I'm sure you want to keep your image, is what I was going for. Your image up and well thought of. Like when folks see you, they're like, yeah, that is him or that is her. When you're in the industry or whatever industry, I'm sure. But there is always a limit. You can always have a limit. And that's all Erica was saying. Yes, you have money. You don't have to show everybody that you have money. But please keep it at a limit, because we're about to get married. So I do understand that. How about after that, Erica goes to talk to her mom, and she's like, well, I meet my mom at the jewelry store. She's like, I meet my mom at the jewelry store and whatever. And she wants to get a ring appraised to see how much he spent on her. I would have done just the same. I'm sorry, because ain't no doggone nigga go spend $20 on me and try to call it a $200 ring. Ain't no doggone nigga go spend $200 on me and say it's worth more than what it is. Because one thing I will do, I will get it appraised. And one thing about me, I can't wear fake stuff anyway. So, I can understand that. And her mom is like, well, Erica, if you happy, I'm happy. But Erica's mom also said, as if she really don't think they're getting married. Like, she really do not think he's going to marry her. She was like, when y'all get married, that's when I will be happy. Basically. That's what she said. When y'all get married, I'm going to be happy. So, she don't think they're going to get married. And she have all right to think that, After you see all the craziness go on in somebody's life, you like, oh, they're not ready, or they're not, or he's not ready, or she's not married. ready to marry her. I understand that completely. Wholeheartedly, I understand that. Who else? K Michelle. I may be going out of order now, but I'm going to K Michelle right now. K Michelle, she wow. Y'all, I'm so proud of K Michelle. I can't be no prouder. She started her new career. Matter of fact, I have actually got a chance to listen to some of her songs, and y'all, the album is tight. It's in there. She went in on that album. Sometimes now I even sit up here on YouTube and I just type in the songs that I like. And y'all, her CD, that's a good CD. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm about like Rashida and Erica, how they felt about her and what she said about Memphis beating her and whatever. I don't believe it, but at the end of the day, she made you believe it. And I was reading last night on an article. Matter of fact, me and my sister was in here watching it and stuff. I was reading last night on an article that was produced, and y'all, the police even said, he said, I never came in on an incident or had an incident between Memphis and some of the women that he had prior or after K Michelle, and they had said that they've been hit or been in an abusive argument or anything like that. The police was like, I never even heard of it. You know, he was like, most of what I hear was Memphis, if anything, he'll walk away from the situation. And like I told my mom last night, because my mom said, well, you never know. I said, well, Mom, well, if he did do it, then, you know, hey, it's over, it's done with. You know, it may not be over and done with to her, but situations should be kept in the past. She ought to be moving on now. You know, it happened. But in the article, it was basically saying, no, he ain't do it. And it basically saying that after that, she called him, she came over the house, and everything. Matter of fact, the argument took place, the whole thing took place at a hotel. And the police walked in on the suspicion of woman getting hurt or the woman being beaten because she was screaming. And yeah, she was screaming, and he said that when he walked in, while she was screaming, he said when he walked in, Memphis was holding her hands down in the restraint kind of way, trying to restrain her for hitting him because she had already hit him in his balls and his thing. I'm not gonna say that word on camera, but yeah, his area down below. And the police was like, he wholeheartedly believed that she wasn't hurt or nothing, because he said he didn't even find any injuries on her. So with that being said, K Michelle, baby, let go of Memphis. I mean, come on now, he's married to Toya. Lil Wayne's baby mama said, you gotta understand that if it happened to you, then obviously you gotta produce out of him to go to her or go to some other person. Then she gets mad at Ariane, whatever her name is. I think it's Ariane. She gets mad at Ariane, but in the article it also says that he was actually in a relationship with Ariane before he got with K Michelle. Then he went back to Ariane before he got with Toya. So with that being said, K Michelle getting mad over Ariane having sex with him, baby girl, there's no need to get mad. Because if anything, she ought to be mad at you for going to her second. I'm just saying. Even if y'all were friends or y'all weren't, so close, but y'all knew each other still, she ought to be mad at you for going to her second. I'm just saying. It just is what it is. Yeah. So, moving on. Jocelyn. Miss Sexy Mama. Y'all, Jocelyn gave you all a Jocelyn because Jocelyn is her. I mean, it just is what it is. Miss Hernandez. Or Hernandez. Whatever, however you say her name. As for her, Stevie J walked in on her. I guess you could say she was rehearsing and whatever. She looked real good, as this Jocelyn as always. She always try to keep it tight. Now y'all, I can't say, me and Mom was talking about it last night, if she's a man or a woman. I can't say I ain't laid there with her. But y'all, one thing about her is, if her and Stevie J argue, they argue. And next sooner or later gonna make up. I mean, it just is what it is. He can buy her something, and she can say that she's not a prostitute, but that's a prostitute way. I'm just gonna put it flat on the head because it's a prostitute way. But she did something disrespectful last night. First of all, she walked in Stevie J's house, unexpected, everything, unannounced. She walked in, and I'm about to agree with Much Love on this. Shout out to Much Love. That this stuff is real scripted, because the things that go wrong, I'm telling y'all, I could have it up at my house. I'm sorry. She walks in, and Mimi's like, get this B out of my house, and she's like, she called her some kind of name. Mandy the maid or Mimi the maid, however, she called her maid. And Stevie J, by that being his baby mama and him trying to get back with her, and however his situation go down with her, he didn't even say, look, respect my baby mom, or respect the mother of my child, because that is the mother of my child. And one thing about it, if a man is not gonna come in and say, look, respect the mother of my child, then you don't need to be with him anyway, because he don't care nothing about you. But after she gets out, later on he comes in with some flowers, and she was like, that prostitute called me a maid, basically telling him, look, you took up for her, and she's a maid. And I looked at it and I'm like, yeah, because after that he says, she's not a prostitute. Well, did you say she's not a maid? When Jocelyn called her a maid? Come on here now. I mean, it works both ways. And I think Mimi ought to throw that trash away because Stevie J ain't nothing. I mean, Jocelyn ought to do the same thing. If he's going to be with one, he need to leave Mimi alone. If he's gonna be with, Jocelyn, he need to leave Mimi alone. If he's gonna be with Mimi, he gonna leave Jocelyn alone. It just is what it is, y'all. I'm just tired of the foolishness. Rashida, she's really, not so much of in this document so much, or this episode, but when she comes in, she's just like, I talk to her and whatever. I need to go somewhere and talk to her, and basically she's talking about K. Michelle, and I'm like, it ain't no more talking between y'all. Honestly, I told my sister and I told my mom the same thing. I already know they're gonna be fighting. And my mom, she's like, I don't want them to fight. My mom, she's so religious now. She's like, they don't need to be fighting. They need to be, praying or doing something. I'm like, Mom, this ain't the time. This ain't the time, baby girl. This is not the time to go on no religious thing right here, girl. This is something that you just, you know, you think about common sense wise. They're women. They don't need to fuss. They don't need to fight. But I know it's going to be a fight between them two. And I can't wait to see it. I'm going to be honest with you. I can't wait to see it. Because I think when they do fight, it's going to be a lot of stuff told. And honestly, I'm looking for Toya to be on the show. I'm just be honest with you. Toya might not be on the show, but I'm sure enough looking for it. And I'm looking for them to get Memphis side of the story this episode right here, because there's no way in the world somebody can bring your name up, whether it was indirect or direct. Somebody bring your name up and you not respond. There's no way. And I think he's gonna respond. Honestly, I really do. So anyway, my likes and dislikes of the show. I love that Scrappy and Erica are together. Mama D, sit it down. You too old for it. Mama D really needs to sit down, y'all. I'm tired of her. She acts so ignorant. She trying to get Scrappy to be back with Shay. I don't understand. If he don't want her, he ain't gotta want her. And she's out there talking about something. Oh, excuse me, y'all. That was nasty. She's like, I see Shay, she lost a little weight and she looking good. Like, I understand you know your son is a player and whatever, I understand that. But when your son has his mind set, there's nothing you can do about it. I mean, nothing but follow what he's doing. I mean, if he's making a mistake, let him make his mistake on his own. But at the end of the day, if Erica is who he loves, then that's who he's going to be with. And I think, Mama, you ought to stay out of it. Honestly. I'm just being honest. Shay, I understand you had your heart broken, but at the same time, Shay, hey, you got to just go about your business. Now that he's engaged, go about your business. And I'm sure if plenty of men out here that is better than that, or, you know, or on your scale, or whatever. But he wasn't the one for you, baby girl. I knew that he was going to go to his baby mama, because, like I tell a lot of folks, baby mama holds a lot of weight. Y'all can believe it or not believe it. A baby mama holds a lot of weight. And one of those weights is still love in the baby daddy heart. I don't care what nobody say. If they were lovers at one time, and they were together, and they was in a good relationship, but they just had a couple falling out, you can expect it to come back again. I'm just saying. Yeah, Mama D need to stay in her spot. Shay need to find some man in her life. I mean, she's a pretty girl. I'm more than positive she can. Steve J need to do something with himself, because one thing about it, he do not look that doggone good. Sit there and just, you know, play somebody like that. But it looks very stupid to them, because they see this going on and they're not even doing nothing about it themselves, especially Mimi. Excuse me, I'm watching TV. I don't know what this is, but I'm watching it. Yeah. What else? Yeah. I think that's it. K Michelle, I wish you the best. Erica and Scrappy, I wish y'all the best. Mimi, I wish you the best. Girl, get away from Stevie J. Jocelyn, I wish you the best in your career, girl. You need to get away from him too. Mama D, find you a man and you worry about that man, because your son is growing up. And I'm gonna tell you right now, if you don't know about now, he is a grown man. He need to make grown man decisions and stop worrying about mama, and mama need to stop worrying about him. Because at the end of the day, y'all go both do what y'all want to do, And one thing about it, he's trying to do what he want to do. So Mama D, back up. I mean, it just is what it is. I said the same thing to my mom last night because I compared Lil Scrappy and my brother and my mom. Yeah, they mama boys. I don't play that. I can't stand a mama boy because they cannot depart from their mom. I'm telling you, they just can't. Once they mama boys, they can't depart from their mom, and I hate that. But anyway, that's it. God bless all of y'all. Anyway, any comments, drop them below. No negativity, as I always say, because I don't have time for negativity. I will be back with another review. I think next Monday, it comes on again next Monday. I will be back with another review next Monday. For next Monday. And, yeah. American Idol comes on tomorrow and Thursday. Thursday night, I will not be watching it because I'll be at work. But I'm letting y'all know, I'll be sure to get the VCR to start recording or whatever I got going on here. Anyway. Drop everything below. I know y'all like, what in the world going on? But anyway, drop everything below. And, love y'all.